Hello, and welcome to a Fallout 76 how-to episode. Today I'm going to show you how to get mutations, how to keep them, and how to reduce the negative effects. And also silly stupid things like trying to delete them by using RadAway and end up deleting something that you really wanted to keep. So in my general opinion, which is mine, is keep all of them. Because when you try to take them away, you will lose a good one. So far I have these: Eagle Eyes, Egghead, Empath, Herbivore, Plague Walker, Scaly Skin, Speed Demon, which I love because I run 20% faster, and Talons. So those are the perks I have so far. Mutations. Under Luck, there's a card with 2 levels called Starched Genes. That is the card you want. And also Class Freak. I only have the first level of that, so let's just focus on Starched Genes. What this card does is it locks the mutation, and when you use RadAway, it will not lose the mutation. So right now, I'm checking how much RadAway I have, taking a little bit. So when you take RadAway with that perk card equipped, you will not lose a mutation. So you have to be very careful. I know, I'm speaking from experience. Don't do this when you're tired, and don't do this when you're on a team. Just go out by yourself and learn. As you can see from the Empath mutation, you're taking plus 33% damage, and your team is getting minus 25% damage taken. So there's a little give and take on each of these mutations. Now, I tried selectively deleting them by keeping the card unequipped and taking RadAway, but I'm not completely sure of the order in which they delete or vanish once you take RadAway. So that is totally up to you to try. I don't know if it's the last perk you obtained that goes away. I had 2 that went away once, so, it's kind of a delicate thing to do. So I'm just going to keep them all right now and try to get all 3 of those Class Freak perk cards to reduce the negative effects. So what I'm trying to do is get all the mutations and keep them all and reduce the negative effects by having the 3 levels of Class Freak. So here we go with the first one. Now, not every time you do this will you get a mutation. Okay, let's get irradiated. But I need that helmet. Anyway, keep an eye on the left side of your screen. You'll see the little walking irradiated Vault Boy. A couple of seconds after you see him, it should show, there he is right there. It should show in the upper left corner whether you got a mutation or not. So be careful you don't die. So I usually turn and get ready to hightail it out of there before I die. And this time I did not get a mutation. So what you need to do is go back in your Pip-Boy, go over to Luck, and engage the Starched Genes perk card to lock in what you already have. Now you can safely take RadAway. It'll reduce your rads, but keep all the perks you have. All the mutations that you have. And you're ready to try again. I gave myself just a little bit more health. And now we'll go back at it a second time. And of course, I forgot to take off the Starched Genes to let the rads in. Okay, here we go. Again. Watch for the little irradiated Vault Boy on the left. Sometimes it just stops. And we're waiting to see if we get anything. It would have happened by now, so nothing on this attempt either. Except I have dysentery. Okay. Back inside the Pip-Boy. Put starched genes back on so I can safely take Rat away without losing the mutations I already have. Okay, back at it again. Let's go sit by the barrels. The barrels of happiness. And radiation. Okay, let's hope we get something this time. Our Vault Boy irradiated, and let's look for the mutation. Maybe? Not this time either. And just be prepared and patient. This will happen. It took me off and on about 2 days to get about 15 different mutations. Some of them doubled up. You may find ones that you already have. Just server jump to clear. There's a 1 hour window or a half-hour window where you cannot get another mutation if you already got one. So just jump the server, quit and jump the server and come back in and continue with the same procedure. Inert flux, that stuff is the bomb for water. Take 2 of those and your water limit will go all the way up. So if you're in a nuke zone and you've collected flux but you haven't had a chance to sell it all for big caps and it just deteriorates, keep it for water. Okay, let's turn off starch genes again and get irradiated yet again. I know it seems tough and impossible, but you will eventually get a mutation. You just have to be patient, take your time, because if you don't, you'll accidentally do something silly like I did and delete something or forget to put a card back on or off and end up deleting a mutation that you really worked hard to get. Out of the 15 mutations I did get, Marsupial was the very last one. And it's a good thing that I stuck around because there were some really, really good mutations like Speed Demon and a few healing ones that are excellent. And I really like the, it's the electrified one where you use melee. I edited out a brief trip back to my camp because I ran out of Rataway. So we're back here. Starch genes is off. I have more than half irradiated already, so I'm hoping that the mutation will trigger a little bit quicker if I don't take away all the radiation. And let's see what happens. think at this point I was getting frustrated, so I jumped the server and signed back in, which is why all of these guys are new. It's a whole new world. Okay, let's see if this will work this time. Fingers crossed. There it is. We got electrically grounded. So now we have to lock the mutation in. So turn on starch genes. There it is. And take rat away. And inconveniently, I am out of rat away. So I have to travel back to my camp and make some more diluted rat away if I've managed to keep enough purified water. I think I only have 2 there. Every time I make the diluted, I use so much purified water, and I'm also trying to make more adhesive, and that also uses a ton of purified water. So I'm just going to fast travel and edit out all of that. Back to camp. And here we are with Radaway diluted, already made. And I know the starch genes perk is on. And here are the perks over the last day and a half. So as you can see, there's some advantages and disadvantages to each of them. It gives you just a basic look at what some of them are. By the time this video is complete, you'll be able to see at least 15, possibly 19. There are 19 mutations in total. So I'm going to speed up the editing a little bit here. We just received electrically grounded, and that just shows up as grounded on the mutation list. And now we have electrically charged. This one is a lot of fun. You see it best at night. And I know you're tired of having me say this, lock in your mutation before you take Radaway. And also, it might be a little bit hungry. Electrically charged. Chance to shock melee attackers. Take a rat away. I think I'll stay at about half. Electrically charged works, apart from the purple glitch part. Chance to shock melee attackers. I love it. Okay, it's time to switch servers. Okay, now we have switched servers, and we have to kill a new wave of low-level enemies. And just a reminder to make sure starch genes is off to get irradiated. And that was rather quick. And we have a new mutation, adrenal reaction. But of course, I couldn't leave well enough alone. And I had to go back and kill the very last little robot. Ooh, that was a nice green glow. Oh look, steel. Okay, so hopefully you haven't been totally bored by this entire process, and you will go out and seek mutations wholeheartedly and will not screw up like I did. So right now, let's lock in all of our mutations and continue on with more mutating and irradiating. Thanks for watching, and see you out in the world.